Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm going to be bringing you another weekly VHS rewind with the film sequel, Urban Legend, the final cut. Legends never die. So, I recently did my weekly VHS rewind on Urban Legend. It had been a very long time since I'd seen that. And eventually I pieced it together while watching it in my head. But this one, I don't think I've ever seen or that I really remember. I do see on the back that the security guard from the first movie, if you can see her there with, it's probably not going to focus, it's a really small photo. But she returns in this one. She was the campus security guard in the first film. The only actor I really, I think I recognize the blonde girl, but, I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of blonde girls in film, so she kind of looks familiar, but the guy next to her, I recognize, but from what, not sure. The other two gentlemen, I don't, but this one, is that Eva Longoria? I think that's who that is. I'm sure it says it somewhere, but I'm not gonna read through that. I have no recollection as to what happens in this movie, so if I have seen this, I honestly don't remember a single second of it, which pleases me because it's like I'm watching it for the very first time. I'm sure I rented this when it first came out. I ended up buying this used back in 2015 for 99 cents. However, I probably picked it up on a sidewalk sale and it was like 25 cents. But, got caught up there. Anywho, gonna slide that little bad boy out and tune up the TV here. Let's get started. Put that in there, and this week I got a double cola, which is perfect timing because I got something in my throat, and that was a very carbonated pop there. Not bad. Double cola. Anyway. The movie's starting. I am going to get to watching, and I will see you after the movie and let you know what I thought about it, as well as a little future movie review sneak a peek. I'll let you know what I'm going to be doing on my next movie review. So keep tuned. Movie's starting. Bye. Alright, and I am back. So, Urban Legend Final Cut. Let's get into this. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop before the VCR stops it and spins it into a rewind. Real quick, I didn't realize, because he just looks so young in this photo, but that's Anthony Anderson. I had no, when I look at him now, I see Anthony Anderson, but the first moment I saw him in the movie, I was like, that's Anthony Anderson, and I double-checked just to make sure because I'm wrong on so many occasions that I wanted to be 100% sure. But yeah, Anthony Anderson. But let's get into this, shall we? Hit that rewind. So, Urban Legend Final Cut is the sequel to the film Urban Legend, which follows a similar storyline. You find out that there was a college that these urban legend deaths occurred. At this college, it's a film school where one of the students is trying to put together a final film to put up for a Hitchcock Award. If you win the Hitchcock Award, you can go on to be a Hollywood director. So she decides to make a film based on this story of people dying via urban legend. And then you start to see that people start getting picked off in this film, not in a sense of urban legends, but more, you sort of find out that there's reason behind why all these people are getting picked off one by one. It's definitely an interesting twist. One that, in the grand scheme of things, I don't want to spoil this for you, but just seems kind of like, why? Like, I feel like you could do so much better. I understand where you are in life and where you think, I guess you're a failure in this sense, but it was very much, it left you going, well, that was kind of silly, but at the same time, I get it. It's a fun watch. I definitely say check it out if you've seen the first one. You don't necessarily need to have seen the first one to enjoy this one, because it doesn't necessarily follow that same storyline. The rewind stopped. The only thing real quick that this has to do with the first one is, like I said, the security guard from the first movie, and you do see Rebecca Gayheart for just a moment toward the end of this one, which isn't much of a spoiler because she doesn't really have any real role in this movie other than, just being a character that says one line. So, yeah, but I definitely say check it out. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and eject this. Or maybe just think about it, ejecting it. Let's hit that again. But yeah, definitely fun. Interesting tale. The entire time you end up kind of guessing who the killer might be, and they try to push it in a very obvious way that just forces you to think, this guy did it. When, well, you'll see if you watch this. But, like I said earlier, before I got a rasp in my throat and had to chase it down with a ice-cold cola, I was going to give you a heads up on what my next movie review is going to be for the month of October. Because I watched Urban Legends Final Cut, and recently had watched Urban Legend. I have been wanting to watch this movie for some time, and just haven't, but that is Urban Legends Bloody Mary. The only reason I bought this is because it has Rooney Mara in it, and I don't think she plays a big role. I think she's pretty much just a person sitting in a classroom. I don't think she has like a character role in this movie, but it had her in it, and I wanted to check it out, so I picked it up. I remember seeing I Know What You Did Last Summer had the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, but then they had the third film, which was something to that effect of, like, I'll always remember what you did last summer, or whatever it was. I don't think that's the right title, but it was in that same ballpark. But I have a feeling that this is going to be, exactly what I think it's going to be. So I'm going to give this one a watch, and then churn up a nice review for all of you this coming Sunday. So this will be the next thing I review, and that'll close out the whole Urban Legend, the trilogy, if you will. But yeah, definitely check this one out. It's a lot of fun. It definitely kind of throws you off. I really do like Anthony Anderson's character in this film. And there was another guy in it. He's friends with his character. The only thing I really remember him in, and I'm sure if I had seen him in other things, I would go, okay, and put two and two together. But he played, I think, In the movie Free Willy, he played the main character. That kid's like one of his friends. That's about all I remember. But yeah, definitely check that one out. Anyway, thank you all for joining me on this week's Weekly Rewind. And as always, be good to one another, and I will see you next time. Bye.